Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Tiara Rahma Asih from Office Administration 2018, Faculty of Ekonomi, State University of Jakarta. In this opportunity, I would like to present about my internship program report at PT XL Axiata Tbk. PT XL Axiata, located on Rasuna Said Street, Kavling X5, number 11 and 12, Setiabudi, East Kuningan, South Jakarta. I was assigned to the Corporate Communication Department during my internship programs for 2 months, from 4 January until 5 March 2021. On this company, the internship schedule same as the employee working time, which is from Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. On the next slide, I will explain at least a little bit about the history of PT XL Axiata Tbk. PT XL Axiata, which previously known as PT Graha Metropolitan, was established on 6 October 1980, is the first private company that provides the telecommunication network service in Indonesia. After a long time, finally, the company got a license of global system for mobile communication to operate commercially on 8 October 1996. So their network can be used in the major cities of the countries. After a several time changing the name of the company, on 23 December 2009, they officially changed their name to PT XL Axiata Tbk. Then become the last one that still in use and haven't changed until this time. PT XL Axiata have a vision to become the community preferred of telecommunication service providers in Indonesia. And also they have a mission to give people the way to easily connect with each others. PT XL Axiata continues to going and growing until in the end of 2020, they recorded to the top 3 most demand mobile operator in Indonesia. General company activities of PT XL Axiata. XL Axiata operating the telecommunication service by providing cellular operator network and create a planning, building and developing telecommunication facilities throughout the country to facilitate the Indonesian people in communicating, so they can be connected to each others. Then, PT XL Axiata also support their main activities by do the marketing and selling telecommunication products such as cellular and internet service. Other than that, they also providing non-formal education and training related to the field of communication both on abroad and domestic. The organizational structure of PT XL Axiata is led by Ibu Dian Siswarini as a President Director who leads the 7 directorates or division. There are CEO Office, Strategy and Business Development, Chief Human Capital Officer, Director Finance, Director Commercial, Director and Chief Information Office, and Chief Technology Officer. CEO Office Division has 5 departments in it. They are Audit and Risk Management, Corporate Communication, Corporate Secretary, Legal, and the last is Regulatory and Government Relation. Corporate Communication is the department that I was placed during my internship programs in PT XL Axiata. Field of work on Corporate Communication Department of PT XL Axiata. The first one is establish and maintain a relationship, also handle any complaints from external and follow up to the internal, then search, discuss and find for the solution. The second is conduct a regular update on media database, media mapping, and journalist profiling. Also conduct media monitoring in order to gain issue, insight, and complaint with regards to the company. The third is promote and exchange corporate image through publicity, communication, administration, and governance in accordance with communication guidelines. And also implement the corporate social responsibility and sustainable programs with the purpose to build positive company image. And the last is utilize and optimize budget spending in accordance with allocated budget for the implementation of corporate communication programs. For the implementation, the corporate communication work sector have a relation to office administration field, which is my major in university. There are including secretarial practice, in the material and practice of searching for information via the internet, and office automation in the material and practice of using Microsoft Excel. There are three main routine tasks that I do every day during my internship programs at Corporate Communication Department of PTXL Axiata. The first one is clipping telecommunication news from e-paper. The second is calculating telecommunication news from news portal or online media. And the last task that usually given to me is calculating the news distribution of press release to the media target. Moving to the obstacles. About the obstacles that I got when I was doing my work or test on my internship programs, mostly of them come from the risk of working from home. As well as we know that this way was helped to reduce the spread of coronavirus disease. Some of my obstacles are include 1. Unstable internet connection, 2. Flexible working time, 3. Miscommunication on text distribution, 4. Search feature on the news portal was broken, and the last is missed data due to the news list that continues to grow anytime. Even I get some obstacles during my internship programs, there is a way to resolve the problem. The first is to resolve the unstable internet connection. I will move my work location to the place that can couch a better connection. But if the problem comes from the disconnected Wi-Fi device or electricity, I will directly contact the customer service. The second, to resolve the effect of flexible working time, I try to dividing the work time according to the difficulty level of the task and the length of processing time. The third is to resolve miscommunication of task distribution. I prefer to recheck and reconfirm about all the tasks that sent by an email, and also give a report when the task is completely done and has been collected. The fourth, to resolve broken search feature on the news portal, I open the related link that already exists on the telecommunication news in media online table, then click the button of telecommunication as a news classification. So by that way, the latest telecommunication DEM news will be displayed. So the way to resolve this problem is find the another way. And the last, to resolve missed data due to the news list that continues to grow anytime, I must re-ensure that the total or number of news in the table must match to the total of news in the binocular. Then recheck one by one the target media on the binocular according to the news with the earliest published date. Then for the conclusion, during my internship program in the Corporate Communication Department of PTXL Axiata, I got some experience to do in several tasks. They are including clipping telecommunication news from e-paper, collecting telecommunication news from online media, and calculating the news distribution of press release to the media target. Same as what I have explained before, when I carry out this test, I certainly got some problems or obstacles, but for me it is okay because internship programs, it's like something new to do and something new to learn. It also make me can find a way to handle and resolve my own problem. There are so many benefits that I got from these internship programs, such as learn to manage my time and also be responsible for the tasks that have been given to me. Other than that, the work experience on PTXL Axiata already realized the purpose of my internship programs to be able to find out how the real world of work is. There are some suggestions that me as a practitioner would to share to the company, university, and also the student. The first is for PTXL Axiata. Based on my task of calculating the news distribution, I would like to suggest about a system for news updates. Please add a news sorting features on the website of xl.binocular.com. It will be much helpful and will take more or less time for the employer who have the same job like me. The second is for the Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. I would like to suggest about the practical activities must be increased as well as a training for a student that related to the field of office administration. And the last is for the student. I would like to suggest you to prepare yourself with some knowledge and self-abilities. Also practice to do your work, task, or anything with responsible. That's all for my presentation. Hopefully it will give some benefit and can be useful for others. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.